And now the Minister of Transportation, Mulls Sambo, has stated that the federal government is considering direct foreign or local investment from the private sector to fund railway development in the country. The minister, who was represented by his permanent secretary, Magdalene Ajani, made this known at the second edition of the International Railway Conference organized by the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry in collaboration with the Ministry of Transportation in the capital on Tuesday. The president of the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Al-Mujtaba Abubakar, cited railway development as a major way of strengthening the African continental free trade area, and Benedict Uku has more.
The second edition of the International Railway Conference by the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry in collaboration with the Ministry of Transportation in the capital on Tuesday saw deliberations on strengthening the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement through railway development. In his opening speech, the president of the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Al-Mujtaba Abubakar, addressed the immense potential in African trade and how the railway could be of paramount significance.
As you all know, the state of railway development in Africa demands an urgent meeting of all critical stakeholders to brainstorm on fast-tracking rail connectivity to meet the demands of African continental free trade. This conference would focus on discourse surrounding major issues such as needed financing, imperative of continental railway standardization, and the urgency of closer economic bloc collaboration in the railway development process in Africa.
The Minister of Transportation, Mulls Sambo, represented by his permanent secretary, Magdalene Ajani, stated that funding had hindered the progress of railways in the country, adding that the federal government is considering public-private partnership to resolve the hindrances.
These milestone projects are the outcome of Mr. President's determination to develop, upgrade, and modernize Nigerian transport infrastructure, as well as the relentless push by the Ministry of Transportation to fully deliver on Mr. President's vision. At this junction, I wish to inform this honorable forum that funding has been the major challenge hindering the ministry from attainment of the needed rapid development in the railway subsector. Therefore, to address this, injection of institutional and private investors' funds has to be contemplated, either in the form of direct foreign or local investments on PPP basis or through concessionary or commercial loans.
Also speaking, Jimo Adekunle also spoke about the silent development of the African railway system.
The African Union has developed a plan for an African continental high-speed rail project. The project is meant to connect the 16 landlocked African countries in the coastal capitals of the continent. This will fall in line with the desire of African leaders for a more interconnected transportation network across African nations. As it is today, Africa is the least connected region. Developing railway as a means of connectivity is thus vital to the successful implementation of Afcta.
The FCT Minister Mohammed Bello and the Executive Director ACCI Policy Center Olawale Rashid spoke on the importance of the theme, powering AFCTA with sustainable railway development.
This is something that should be encouraged because it will reduce a lot of burden and hardship on our African citizens, because you can easily commute between nations. Rail transport, has been discussed, is very cheap, is very safe, and is quite realistic because government has shown real determination, especially the present administration. We are about to resume operation on the Abuja Light Rail, linking the city with airport and other satellite town environment of the city. So I think it's a welcome development.
Africa happened to be so low in interconnectivity. We are not connected at all. To get to Chad, you have to go through one other country. To get to Guinea. So we thought if we are able to follow through with the vision of African Union, you have all interlocked African countries interconnected. And we don't have a forum where all these issues can be taken to the policymakers. So that's why we thought we should be having an African forum. And this is the second forum that we are having. It's actually to drum support, to let it be known that Afcta cannot succeed if you don't have railway connectivity in Africa.
The conference has ignited the need for actions following a balanced presentation of the problems with possible solutions.